Good day fellas, I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a T-34-3 live gameplay for you fellas. And I noticed we haven't had a video with this tank in a whole year, and why not to play with this vehicle again and make it work hopefully. Lately I got the third mark of excellence and actually 100% on my other account with this vehicle. And oh boys, this tank was one of a kind vehicle. What do I mean by saying this? Frustration wise, I needed to take my hair like this and pull them out. This is how many shots I was missing with this tank, and this is very weird vehicle honestly. Combination of the things would look like semi-okay, I would say, but the gun handling is very derpy. Okay, let's be gun fellas. What do we have? We have 390 alpha damage, 196 millimeters of penetration, 800 shell velocity, so it's quite too hard. It is hard to hit the long range shots, right? Moving on, next we have a good hit ammunition, 250 hits, 720 shell velocity. Once again, it is not looking bad. This tank has a bit of armor as well, and so on. But fellas, don't be tricked by the stats of this tank. The accuracy is going to treat you very badly, at least in my humble opinion. So what I noticed and what kind of equipment I started using on this tank: instead of using vertical stabilizer because it is not making a big difference, I decided to go for ventilation, rammer, and improved aiming. And in fact I am rolling with this kind of setup on many medium tanks and even some heavy tanks as well. The main reason being is because in the end of the day the most important thing is your accuracy, and if you are feeling like your gun is not as accurate fellas, well, what that pretty much means you are going to miss many of your shots. If you are going to miss many of your shots, this is not going to be bueno. So this is the long story short, and if you never ever tried this kind of setup, I would highly recommend to give it a go. Obviously that means we need to fully aim, okay? Yeah, and fully aiming can be a problem, but we will make it work. Anyway, so far the first battle is quite slow. I did not felt like I want to play in the Hotel 1. I did not felt like I want to go on top of the hill, or I did not felt like I wanted to... Wait a second. Are you baboon? Now I am feeling confused, fellas. Could this gentleman be baboon? Because he went in front, he raised his PP, and he just simply went in front like there is no tomorrow. Now the question is, he was baboon or he was pretty much greedy light tank? This is the question, fellas. Anyways, we still have a lot of time, fellas. We are not going to give up. There is still a lot of things for us to do, and we will make this vehicle work. As usual, I'm going for a blind shots to this typical bush. Usually they have at least one gentleman sitting here, so I am trying to get some use this way. Meanwhile, as you can see, fellas, I think we have enough forces in this area to try to make a bit of pressure, and I think I know how am I going to do this. Actually, you know what, I kind of changed my mind. You know what, look, luckily for us, our team has this position here, which is absolutely amazing, and this is absolutely awesome. But, ooh, double penetrator is crossing through the middle. How are you doing? He will go back. Oh, he will go back. Yep, go back. Good boy. Very nice. So, as you can see, now we can get some assisting damage, and in the same time we can do some damage as well. This is only the start for us. Good. Very nice. Aim. Kaboom. Beautiful. And as you can see, now gun handling is not looking that bad, honestly. Gun handling is not looking like it is a pile of junk whenever you are using improved aiming unit. Nice. Okay, let's get a bit more involved here. Very, very nice. Progetto is trying to escape. We are trying to pre-aim, and luckily we are doing everything properly. Beautiful. This Progetto is still not gone, fellas. I believe we still have a chance to hit this gentleman like so. This could be a direct hit, I would say, and this is exactly what I am looking for. Nice. Okay, so what we supposed to do now and how we supposed to make pressure towards the enemies? This is going to be a hard one. Enemy light tank never ever was spotted, so what enemy light tank could do, he could actually try to sneak like this. Is he doing this? This is a big fat question, fellas. This is a big fat question. You know what? Let's try to get involved just like so. I'm still not spotted, which is quite weird thing, unless I do not have a sixth sense, but this is definitely not the case. Very, very nice. And fellas, it is not victory yet, believe me. There is still a lot of things for us to do, and it is not as easy as I would love to say it is. Meanwhile, Love, hi. I'm getting spotted whenever I am trying to go up. Now the question is, am I getting spotted because of this guy sitting here, yes or no? I think actually he's sitting around this area. This would be my initial guess, and that's what I think. Anyways, wait, relax, take it easy. We have all time in the world of tanks. Trash 103 is getting spotted, and Trash 103 is not going to enjoy himself. Yes, this is no bueno for him. Very, very nice. Let me build some speed, and I am going to spot that light. TDs, aim here, please. I am going to build some speed, and I will try to risk it for the biscuit. Will I be successful? You never know. Oh, you sneaky. Sneaky. Sneaky mother trucker. Wow, okay. That was actually a strong one. I did not saw that one coming. So now it is quite clear where enemy light tank was sitting at and why ELC even was getting outspotted as well. Now it makes sense. Do I want to make a hardcore pressure like this? This is the question. You know what? I'm going for one blind shot like so. You never know. Because enemy Ergashem Borshik is sitting somewhere around this area. I can promise you that. Where exactly, I do not know. But if we are hitting him, he is not going to enjoy himself. That's it. Ergashem Borshik is officially dead. 4, 3, 2, 1. He is dead. Excellent. All we need to do at this point, we need to make a bit of pressure like this. I know about Progetto, who was sitting in this bush here, and here we go. Beautiful. No. Ooh. Well, and that's how fast Progetto disappeared. Now, look at this score, look at the damage, look at the assisting damage. I think we did everything properly, fellas, and I think our play is a solid banana out of 10, I would say. Was it easy to play this game? To be fair with you, it wasn't that complicated and it wasn't that super hard, and I am happy with my performance. What have I done? Obviously, we have zero armor whatsoever with this vehicle, so we need to keep this in mind. And in the same time, I really need to highlight, you might need to spam quite a bit of the gold ammunition with this vehicle as well in order to make it work, especially against the tier 9 vehicles. Now, one more thing which I forgot to say, and I forgot to mention about this tank, and that thing is, this vehicle has preferential matchmaking. What does preferential matchmaking means? Well, preferential matchmaking means you are not going to meet the tier 10 tanks. In the worst case scenario, you are going to have a tier 9 matchmaking. In the best case scenario, obviously, you are going to play against the tier 6s, and oh boy, they won't enjoy this. Anyways, looking into this score, 3.6 thousand damage, great game. 2.9 thousand assisting damage, absolutely amazing. We made this tank work, it went very, very well, and I am happy with this. Confederate medal, ace wanker first class, we are obviously top by experience and top by the damage, and we made 166,000 profits without even activating the personal reserve Saka credit boosters, right? Because credit boosters obviously will make it so much better. Let's go to the round number 2, and I want to share something with you. If you want to see my best games with this vehicle, speaking about my grind up to 100% of the mark of excellence, feel free to check out Extra channel. Video is going to be uploaded today approximately 8 in the evening. So keep this in mind. If you are into that, feel free to check it out. One more thing which I really want to highlight: if you do not know what kind of field modifications to choose, go for index page. Index page there is for you. Expectation values are here as well for mark of excellence, equipment setup, and so on. And one more thing: on average, people with this tank are playing for 50% win ratio. So actually, this tank is performing quite good in some kind of weird way. But fellas, I truly want to highlight how frustrating gun handling from this vehicle can be. And in Extra channel, the first game, you are going to see me screaming and yelling whenever I am missing pretty much most of my shots. Yeah, I think this is the right way to do the things, and you can see how the things are looking like, right? Not to show only the best games in them we had, but to show one of the worst games as well. Anyways, what do we have? We have enemies playing super aggressively here, I would say. Can we hit the char footer? We can. Actually, I'm quite surprised how good gun handling is treating us. I needed to knock on the wood, fellas. I needed to knock on the wood. So far everything is looking relatively well. I am just waiting until CS59 or whoever else, until they will try to get a bit involved here. You know what? I am going in together with Rene. Both of us, we can win this game. I will load the heat ammunition just in case, and let's go. Wait. Beautiful. This Centurion is doomed, especially if he is going to get perma-tracked, and to be fair with you, it looks like this gentleman is officially dead. Or not. Or not. Okay, beautiful. What I'm doing against this guy, I'm trying to push my track in front in a way. Oh, gamer! I see. I see. We will make you very, very happy, my man. We are going to make you very happy. Greetings, greetings. Ay, that wasn't the greatest shot from my side, but I am accepting this. It is completely fine, fellas. We have all time in the world of tanks, and we need to spank him once again, just like so. He's down to one shotable, and here we go. Beautiful play by Rene. I am super happy with this, and that's how we are starting our game. Very nice. Okay. Scorpion. I am very, very afraid of the Scorpion playing here in front, but I think we need to find balls. I repeat, I think we need to find balls, because if we won't, this is going to be kind of game over for us, honestly. Okay, how we can do the things? I would say we could try to make pressure like so. Ooh, sneaky Scorpion. Well, we could expect this, I guess. We are getting a bit of assisting damage, which is always nice and always welcome. And now all we need to do, we need to go for a Scorpion. Our Lynx is flanking this mother trucker. Scorpion is not feeling super happy. We are spanking him once in the face as well. Beautiful. And Char Futur is making a bit of pressure for us. I think I'm going to go for a ramming here. Easy game. Right into the butthole, and we are chasing him like there is no tomorrow. Not today. Not today, buddy. Not today. Nice. Okay. Why we are winning this game? In my humble opinion, we are having a winning spawn in this situation. We are fighting obviously against the tier 9s, which is not the optimal matchmaking for us by any shape or any form, but this is what we have. And now, you know what, we are going to wait until this T-95 will turn, and since he made a turn, now we need to spank him somehow into the cupola. Ay, not as easy as I initially thought it is going to be. That's okay. By the way, he is turning relatively quickly, fellas. This mother trucker is turning relatively quickly. I did not manage to penetrate his lower plate or his cupola, but you know what, that's okay. He's looking at me, he's dreaming about me, but I am saying, whoops. Ooh, close. No, not today, my man, not today. Beautiful. Okay, so once again, I am feeling relatively happy with this performance. It is completely fine. We have 2,300 damage, 1,200 assisting damage. I do not really think it was a bad game by any shape or any form, right? Good. Good, fellas. And once again, surprisingly, gun handling is working relatively fine with this. And I think some of you might say, Skill, I do not understand one thing, you mother trucker. Why you do not have ventilation rammer and improved aiming unit in the index page? Because I am testing this. Usually the best setup used to be ventilation rammer and stabilizer, but nowadays I am actually considering about adding the third equipment setup here and to simply add the setup with improved aiming instead of stabilizer. That's what I think. And I am testing this for actually the second month already, and I actually like the setup on many tanks. Meanwhile, once again, looking into the score, 2,400, 1,200, 3,600 combined, very good game. First by experience, first by the damage, we made 41,000 credits, which is not very good, but in this kind of situation I fired quite a bit of the hit rounds, and that's what we have. Nice. And please keep this in mind, we do not really have field modifications yet, and in my opinion this field modification will help us quite a bit with a camo ratio because it is good, and in the same time the aiming circle size is going to help us quite a bit as well. So the tank should be just tiny touch better. Anyways, let's continue our journey and let's go. Probably the other question would be, is it worth bonds? I do not really think T-34-3 is a bad tank. I honestly do not think so, but whenever you are going to have a frustrating experience, whenever you are going to miss most of your shots, I can promise you that, fellas, you are not going to enjoy yourself, you are not going to like it, and you are not going to have a great time. I can promise you that. And once again, if you want to see more of this vehicle, check out Skill4ltu Extra channel. Easy peasy, fellas. Okay, what do we have? We have a highway standard battle, we have a pure or raw tier 8 matchmaking. So what we are going to do, we are going to make a pressure like this. Let's go. That is the plan, that is the hope, and that is the dream. Now, if we are going to have some sniper schnitzel sitting here, we can obviously go super aggressively here, but more I think about this, more it seems we are not going to have any sniper schnitzels. Okay, I'm not playing aggressively this game. I do not want to. I honestly think it is just simply not worth it. Okay, beautiful. Ruski light tank moving through the middle of the field. Very nice. Kaboom. Unfortunately, only not even tracking, we damaged his track. So yeah, I can't complain about this. All good. Next time I need to aim a bit better, I guess. By the way, LT-432 is not an easy tank to kill, fellas. This tank has extremely good armor for a light tank. In fact, I believe some people would say LT-432 have better armor than some of the medium tanks overall in the game. Okay, this is not looking easy, and I think this game is going to be extremely hard. I believe ELC even will sit somewhere here. What that means we cannot counter him. We do not really have enough forces playing in the city either, so this is not looking great. In other words, this battle is looking very, very complicated. But in the same time, unfortunately, we cannot be too aggressive ourselves. By saying this, I mean we have literally 2 guns playing here, and I am pretty sure enemies have more, so this is extremely important thing to highlight. Ooh. Ooh, sneaky Arta. I missed the time to shoot this guy. I needed to react a bit faster. That's on me. I was yelling on Arta at the time, so I definitely can't complain. Also, the games you are seeing now, they are recorded 8 in the morning, at least Lithuanian time zone. If you have, let's say, French time zone or German time zone or Poland time zone, those games are played 7 in the morning, and obviously if you have a British time zone, you have 6 in the morning. Today I woke up a bit earlier, and I feel like, yep, it is about the time to work on some YouTube videos. So if I look a bit sleepy, I apologize for that. Although I do not feel sleepy by any shape or any form. Okay, Indian Panzer. I really want to see this gentleman crossing. Okay, LC. I see what you are doing. That's fine. Let's try to run like this. Okay. Škoda, you say. Škoda, you say, fellas. Škoda is kind of down to one-shottable. Like, I would really love to get involved into all of this. I would really like to make him suffer, but this is not going to be easy or something. Beautiful. Okay, very nice. At this point, we can get involved. Who is not spotted? Su-130 PM is not spotted. We know Panther 88 is sitting, actually Panther P-44, I apologize, is sitting somewhere around this area. That's good information for us. Beautiful. He doesn't have a 6th sense or what? Okay, by the looks of it, ELC even did not have 6th sense, or alternatively, he wasn't paying attention. Well, what can I say? I would say it is his loss, right? This game is extremely hard to play. Although, to be fair with you, I do not really think it matters would we play with this vehicle or we would play with less. The decisions which we made simply led us for a score like this. Obviously, by any shape or any form, we are not done yet. There is still a lot of place for us to do good things in this game, but it is hard to make a hardcore pressure like this, fellas. It is truly hard. This art is going non-stop with the blind shots, fellas. This art is bombing the living crap out of... Okay, you know what? What am I thinking? I am thinking actually about blind firing this bush over there. That's what I am thinking. So I will take my time to go out and to be safe and just to blind fire him like so. Definitely not a blind shot, that's okay. We have all time in the world of tanks. Let's go for another one. A bit to the left side, I guess. And this is what we need to do in this kind of situation. It is very, very, very hard to do something in this game. It truly is. Skill, can you explain me why the flying effort is so damn hard? Sure thing. If you will make pressure like this, you will die from the sniper schnitzels here. If you will make pressure through the middle, you will die from the medium tanks. So it is not an ideal situation for us. I have an idea though. I think if we would approach enemies like this would be a bit better story. Although, hard one. This is the moment when we need to be very, very patient. If we are not going to be patient, we can go and eat Kaku, unfortunately. And we cannot make pressure through the middle of the field either. The main reason being is because they have medium tanks here and they have some sniper schnitzels here. So in other words, we cannot do anything. So, fellas, patience. You know what? In fact, I believe we can skip this until some action will start. Let's go. Okay, a couple of minutes in the game, we have some action going on. Enemies are trying to make a bit of pressure, and you see, this is the situation when our team, we are making some mistakes. Enemies, we are extremely, extremely, extremely patient. And this kind of play will lead them to get a victory more likely. At least that's what I want to believe. It is going to be extremely hard to win this. Although, truth to be told, it is going to be extremely hard for enemy tank destroyers to make a bit of pressure like this as well. So if we will see, let's say, Borshik, going through the middle of the field, we are going to spank him. And once again, in this kind of situation, you just simply need to be patient. Yes, we are getting closer to the draw, but in the same time, we do not really have any other alternative option like what we could do else. Just I think what I'm trying to say here is, unfortunately, but we need to be patient. Let them make mistakes, fellas. We have 5 minutes. And Liz is asking, play for draw. It is okay, fellas. We have 5 minutes. We need to be patient here. We truly need to be patient. Whenever you are losing by amount of the guns, and whenever you are losing by the hit points, and in the same time by positions, this is not the best trio ever. I can tell you that. In fact, what we are going to do, we are going to load the high explosives and we are waiting for one of the tank destroyers. Or alternatively, Ergashem Borshik or something. Okay, beautiful. Bora took one for the team. Su is making a bit of pressure like this. This is not very easy thing to do, but that's what we have. And in the same time, Pantera killed Su. Ooh, not exactly what we are looking for. Such a bad last game, you know? I am feeling like I am clueless mother trucker. This is how am I feeling like. And this is very, very hard thing to do the things. Be prepared for this. If Su will peek here and there is a chance he's going to go for peeking here, we want to have the right angle to punish this gentleman. Wait for it. 3.5 minutes left of the game. Enemy Arta is obviously trying to beat the living crap out of our team, and this is actually a smart play. You are not seeing too many of the Jeffs blind shotting like this gentleman does, right? It is a relatively rare situation. Okay, 3 minutes into the game. I really do not want to make pressure, fellas. I know it looks bad, I know, I get it, I completely understand this, but what we're supposed to do? We are losing by guns, we are losing by hit points. I would love to say, oh yeah, it is easy to make pressure like this, just go W and... This is not going to be fun, right? Or, exactly what I am looking for. This is exactly what I am looking for. Very, very nice. Beautiful shot to the Panther. What we are going to do, we are going to go for another one. Just like so. and he is dead. At this point, we need to figure out how to get a bit involved. At this point, I want to see them making a bit of pressure for us. I will try to spot mate. Woo! That Arta, fellas. He is going blind like there is no tomorrow. Nice. I mean, this is actually smart play. Ooh, okay, he's down to one shotable. We are trying to craft a nice angle. Oh, he is officially dead. Hip hip hooray. Very nice. What we will try to do, we will try to kill this Su plane here. Beautiful. Oh, how do you like this fire? How do you like this fire, boy? You like it? You feel hot? You feel hot, buddy? Take this one. Arta is sitting here. Arta is here. I do not really think we have enough time, to be fair with you, to go and kill Arta, but we will try to do everything what we physically and possibly can, obviously. I'm not entirely sure where Ergashem is sitting at. Okay, Shkoda will go for Arta. We need to find Ergashem. That's what we need to do, fellas. We need to find Ergashem. What is the chance this guy is trying to make a bit of pressure like this? I'm just double checking it out, fellas. I do not want to miss Ergashem. Okay, this is completely fine, fellas. I know you might think, no, but Skill, it is a draw. How dare you to get the draw? Draw is the worst thing ever. The thing is, if I would make any pressure like this, I would be dead. The same way as our super heavy was dead, right? If I would place somewhere over there when everyone is making pressure, this would be also very, very no bueno. And you know what? I am feeling relatively fine. I am feeling completely alright with this, because we pretty much saved this game. And luckily for us, even though we are getting draw, well, look at the bright side. Enemies are not getting victory in this kind of situation, and they had advantage pretty much majority of the time. Speaking about the hit points and speaking about the tank numbers. So to push this to the draw, it is fine. No, but Skill, it's not a victory. Fellas, you cannot be winner all the time. Not in World of Tanks, fellas. Not in World of Tanks. So let's see what do we have here. Calculating our performance, I really doubt we have any blind shots whatsoever. So we have 2.6 thousand damage, 3 kills, and a lot of time as well. So look at the situation. Once again, it is not bad. We saved this game and I am feeling absolutely amazing. Sunny, pleasure to see you, or who you are. Okay, Mick Loho, pleasure to meet you. And I think that was the right decision. I mean, I do not know how we could make pressure against the sniping tank destroyers. Honestly, it was very, very hard thing to do. So, in the end of the day, this is the performance. Speaking about the profits, we made 58,000 profits, and in the end of the day, speaking about overall performance with this tank, we played for 2.9 thousand damage, 1.3 thousand assisting damage, and in the end of the day, we have 4.2 thousand combined, which is absolutely amazing score, and I think we made it work. Now, the most important question for you might be, Skill, is this tank worth it? If you are not afraid to if you are not scared, let's use this word, to get frustrated by the gun handling, sure thing, it is not looking like a horrible tank. But I need to mention some things. Gun handling is a big pile of poop. This tank can burn if it is getting hit frontally. And most important thing to say, this gun is made in China. I think, as wrong as it sounds, even though this tank has way better DPM, I think 122 TM is so much better tank, armor-wise and gun handling-wise. So I think 122 TM is just simply better vehicle, and I would recommend to go for this tank. But once again, that's only me. Feel free to leave your comment down below, and obviously thank you very much for watching. If you watched till the end, you are a champ. Thank you. And obviously big fat thanks for every single of you for tuning in, and obviously for patrons, for people who are clicking the join button in the YouTube as well, and for people who are using index page. Thank you for everything, and I hope we are worth it. See you very, very soon. And once again, quick reminder for you, if you want to see more of T-34, but this time the best battles we had while playing with this vehicle on the other account, feel free to check it out in Extra channel. Thank you very much, and see you soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.